Hello, everybody's FRA ELITE aka Otis here, back with another video. This is WR Tier 1, I think it's around 5 or 6, at Mexico, and yeah, this is for our Mexico round. We are leading the championship by, I believe, 10 points, after final round of Brazil. Obviously we didn't have the best result there, we finished P6. So yeah, we're gonna try and get a better qualifying than last time. This is our Q1, first Q1 lap, and yeah, we can see last time we was out in Q1, Q2, sorry, as obviously there was changeable conditions in the rain and everything, so that didn't help. So we're gonna try and do a lot better this time. As you see, our first split's a 4-1-3, which is not too bad. You see, Atomic Price is P1 of 15.3, 3-1. And yeah, this lap's pretty clean. I mean, it's not insane, but it's just clean. As you see, we go through the S section, Nicholson Gay with a 0.156. As you can see, we nearly bottom out a little bit on that curve still. Yep, it's pretty clean. Obviously, it's very hard to drive this track, obviously with the track limits. 56.270 middle sector split, which is decent. It goes slightly wide into the first corner stadium section, and in to the very slow left-hander, and then the right-hander where you have to cut it. But in Q1 there's a lot of sunlight on that corner, which can be very distracting coming around the final corner now. Across the line now to set a 15.274, which puts us into P2, and yeah, that means we are safely through into Q2. So yeah, the next lap we're going to do, we're going to completely skip Q1, because yeah, there's no point showing the rest of it because I was already through, and now this is Q2, so we need to try and do better this time than last time. As you see, we did a U set run in S12, but we got a good delta for us. So yeah, you can see we headed into turn 1. We go getting a little bit too much curb on the left hander, but still getting nice traction on the exit. See, we're heading towards turn 3 or 4, one or the other. Quite late braking, 373 middle sector, first sector split, not too bad. You can see we go slightly wide into turn 5, which was not ideal. As you go into the double round, slightly wide again, but we do carry the speed on the exit as we head into the S section now. Left hander, very hard to nail that corner over the grass, because the grass completely ruins your grip through the rest of the corner. You see, for the fast right and left. And yeah, we're up quite a bit on our lap time. You can see the middle sector split of 56.165 middle sector split, so we're not on the best lap so far, but it's just decent. You can see we're going purple everywhere, get the drift perfect, going into the stadium section, using the curve nicely, going into the final corner now. Slightly wide apex, but still getting the momentum on the exit and carrying the speed as we come across the line to set a 15.076, which was not very good. Which meant we had to go out again. You can see P6 is not too bad, but we had to obviously go out again in that position, because yeah, obviously outside the top 10 is you're going to be out in Q2, so yeah, we had to go out again. But yeah, we're going to try and nail this final Q2 run as we head into turn 1. Slightly wide, which we do lose a little bit of time using too much curb, so we just had the worst sector 1. We still gained time on exit of turn 3, so yeah, it's not as bad as not terrible, should I say. Getting into the next corner, not too bad. I mean, we carried the speed quite nicely into the double right hander now. Yeah, you can see how much time we gain compared to the previous lap, so we're up quite a bit on our lap time. Now it's just need to keep a clean lap for the rest of the lap, and just typical, because we're going to be easy through with this lap. As we see, we cut a little bit too much, bottom out a little bit on that curve, heading through the right, fast right and left, 10th up on our lap, so just need to keep this clean, and we're getting a good run, a good lap, and we're going to go through into Q3 if we keep this up. Heading into the final sector now, getting the drift quite nicely, getting the rotation there. We're going over that curve slightly, not as good as last time, but heading into the final corner, missing the apex slightly again, but getting the traction a lot better than last time, coming across the line. Instead 14.953, which puts us into Q3, which I was happy about. So last time we didn't get Q3, and we got the Q3 this time, so yep, we're going to try and do a good first run of Q3 now. Obviously we've saved 2 sets, because we only did 1 run in Q1. Heading towards turn 1 for the Q3 now. I practiced this grip quite a lot, so we're going to be used to this grip quite a lot. Heading into the first few corners, seeing a little bit too much curb for turn 3, which was obviously not very good. The first sector is going to be 28.329, which was surprisingly not bad. But still, see, we missed the apex slightly for turn 5, heading into the double right-hander. See, field precision aid at a 14.928 as we head into the air section now. Left-hander obviously hard to nails it. Too much grass into that corner. Heading to the left-hander now, the right-hander. And yeah, we're just trying to push the car to the absolute limit. Obviously trying to get banker lap in. You can see 56.081, which was slower than our final Q2 middle sector split, so we need to do better than this. As you can see, we nailed the drift. We get perfect rotation heading over that cube, but we don't get the traction down next. We missed the final apex of the last corner as we come across the line now to set the 14.97
Such
forward,
a shit lap,
which I don't think was good at all. It was still a 9, so it's about at least 3 attempts in this lap. So yeah, this is our final run and we have to give it our all. You see, we're P4 with that lap time, so we're gonna push like crazy on this final run as we head into turn 1 now. We're gonna try and get the rotation down. We get perfect rotation and we get nail that corner as we get the brilliant sector 1. As you can see, we're 10th up and we're about to do our PB sector 1. So yeah, I was very happy with this. So we're gonna absolutely push for the rest of the lap. We get the rotation perfect, traction as well perfect, everything just brilliant as we head into the double right hand now. At the moment, everything is absolutely perfect, except from a little bit on the exit as we head into the fast S section. We nail that corner. You can see, we're 2 tenths up, heading into the left hand, now the right hander. We're gonna try and nail this corner as best as we can. Try not to invalidate as well. You can see I'm breathing because I'm nervous. As you can see, we're 8.01 middle split, which is on for pole position so far. You can see we're coming into the final sector now. We didn't get the, well, it wasn't too bad, but still not the best. You can see we come across the next corner now, slightly wide. Last corner, we've got feeling the nerves. Come across the line now.
What a flipping lap, bruv.
What
a lap!
P1 for now.
Flipping lap, man.
As I was really happy with that, and Nicholas beats it by 2 thousandths. So if we didn't go wide last corner, we'd be in P1 at the moment. See, Lucas Blakely, we were going on board. A lot of people not moving. Thomas Ronner also into P3. Now Lucas, is he going to get pole? As he comes around the final corner now to set the final lap of Q3, he doesn't, and does a 7.10.
Man? What the?
As you can see, 2 thousandths, which we completely missed the last corner apex, so it is quite annoying. But yeah, still a brilliant lap. I'm really happy with that lap. And yeah, starting P2, Thomas behind and Lucas behind as well, so we got Nicholas ahead as well. So obviously it isn't always the best to start P1 here. So yeah, you can see 4 or 5 red lights here in WR for round 6 or 5 for Mexico as they go. And yeah, we get a pretty good start. Obviously got to burn our battery because it's a very, very long straight. We kind of want to defend this position because we don't really want to, you know, make too much of a move. So far, you can see Thomas tries holding around the outside. But yeah, we're just going to try and keep this position. I'm not going to burn now. We're just going to try and sit behind Nicholas and not lose too much time because obviously Thomas is on the hard compound tyre and Alfie on the medium. So yeah, we're just going to try and somehow break the DRS of these guys behind. Obviously we'll be a bit faster than them, and there was a lobby restart before this race, so we're gonna be on fresh soft tires. Everyone's gonna be on fresh soft tires. You can see the VSC has been deployed, which is not ideal for our thing. If we want to,
didn't tell me it was ending,
Thomas out that DRS.
I need to know.
And it didn't tell me it was ending the VSC, so
want to go hard,
obviously wasn't very helpful. But
right now
yeah, we can see we're just tucking into the slipstream Nicholas now. We can see how much more straight line speed we have compared to Nicholas. The setup's obviously a bit different compared to the Ferrari setup. And yeah, we head into 1. We go in the lead for the first time in this race on lap 2 at 36. Long way to go though, so it's not the end. Yeah, we're just gonna try and keep consistent pace now. You can see the mediums and the hards are still there. They're still in the DRS as we skip to the start of lap 4. Nicholas got DRS and he's just gonna blast straight past us because yeah, it's gonna complete DRS showing this track is. You can see Lucas behind as well, trying to get past
your Otis with the DRS.
He said he wants to get past. At the moment, I didn't really want to get past, so I didn't really say anything. We see him burning my battery a little bit.
Which event I'll do if you don't need to as well.
As I ideally wanted to stay P2, but during this race, I kind of realised that you don't want to be in P1. You can see Alfie Butch is burning his battery as I'm trying to give Lucas a bit of a tow, and you can see how much faster we are than Nicholas on the straight. So, yeah, we're just gonna try and, you know, help Lucas a bit, because Lucas probably can get past Nicholas here in this point in time. Because you see, we've got DRS, and this DRS are too straight. So we're gonna give Lucas a tow, and then we're gonna go to the inside just to block Nicholas from making a move on us. At the moment, actually, our teammate Lucas Blakely into P2. So, yeah, Lucas behind now. We'll let him through. See, Nicholas 7/10 behind, so maybe we won't get attacked by him. Try hopefully not to get attacked by him. As you can see on the straight now, as you're about to see, Nicholas is absolutely smashing his battery, I think. So he's gonna be gaining a bit on us, and he's gonna absolutely send us into turn 1, which is very interesting. But if fair, to be fair, wasn't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, we're gonna try and burn our battery now. Obviously, he's still got DRS, and now we're to try to defend the inside. And yeah, we're gonna give him a bit of a squeeze on the inside, and then he's gonna come back at us. Obviously, I was angry at the time, but looking back at it, I did push him a bit wide, so I think it's a bit fair. Honestly,
Typical Nicholas Longy.
don't listen to what I said. I was a bit angry at the time.
Always does it.
I do think that is fair, because obviously I did shove him a bit wide myself. So you can see, end of lap 7, we hit him, and Thomas does dive us down the inside.
Bro, why has this guy always got to flipping send me every corner?
You hear me getting angry. And yeah, we've lost pretty much like 5 positions in one flipping lap. So I mean, it's not ideal, is it? But yeah, we're just gonna try to, you know, obviously the tyres are gonna be a bit better than us now. And yeah, you can see we're sending Thomas back as completely sent us in the stadium section. So I wasn't really happy at the time. I completely kind of lost my head at this point. So yeah, I should have just kept my cool, because obviously we're on different strategies and stuff. So anything can happen in this race. As obviously Thomas is going to be going a bit longer than us on the tyres. Yeah, we skipped to the start of lap 9 now. We've got a bit of ERS. Luke Smith behind. Also try the move on the previous 2 laps maybe, or something like that.
I'm not gonna get away here, but I'll try and
yeah, you can see him behind. We're not burning our battery because we don't expect him to send us into turn 1, but he absolutely sends us
turn 1. Why are you sending me, bruv?
See, I'm getting so
idiots.
I'm getting so frustrated because I've been absolutely sent to one. I've been sent so many times, and I don't really want to lose too many positions. See, Nicholas defends the inside, and I break way too deep, and obviously Nicholas had to back out from Thomas, and I cut out the audio there, as I wasn't really happy. And you got Luke Smith on the outside of us, so at this point I've completely lost my head. But yeah, the safety guard did come out. Lucas wasn't very happy with that. Safety car did come out though, and everyone's gonna be boxing on hards except for Thomas, because Thomas started on the hards. So yeah, obviously stayed out, which was not great for him. As we come to the box now, to box for the hard combat tile. And yeah, we have a really slow exit, so we can't really see the light.
Positions of Luke Smith in the pits, brilliant.
We lost to Luke Smith in the pits, so we've been jumped by him, who also had a speeding penalty. So yep, it's not ideal obviously, but we're gonna try and get past a few of these cars ahead. Obviously there's a lot of medium runners behind. You got Yano
in the pit limiter,
got Josh as well, and a few other drivers behind on the medium combat tyres. So yep, it's not gonna be easy to keep these guys behind. You can see P1 is weaving a little bit. I'm guessing it's Thomas. And yeah, we're going to try and somehow keep Yano behind. We've burned a lot of our battery, and the battery of this track just goes so much, because you just, I mean, look at it. I started the flipping straight on like 50% ERS, and I'm already on, sorry, on 100%, I'm already on 50. As you see, we're burning a bit. We're trying to get past Nicholas here, try and use this to advantage to get past a few drivers. You see, Nicholas really moves very late on the straight, so good reaction time, to be fair. And yeah, you see Thomas on the slow tyres. Nicholas absolutely sends it into the right hander, which makes me and Thomas, well, Thomas, me, and Nicholas 3 wide. Does he get a legal overtake on Nicholas Longay? So we have to let him through.
So did I.
And yeah, it's not easy to get him through there. As yeah, at the point I'm completely lost my head, and I'm not happy at the moment because yeah, you can see Fabrizio behind as well on the soft compound tyre. So he's obviously going for the 2-stop. He's not going to make it to the end, as he absolutely sent us into the stadium section, which is fair enough. He's on the softer compound tyre. Diano behind as well on the mediums. Who's obviously probably going to make an overtake on us. You see Josh E2 also has a 5-second penalty, so that won't be get removed after the race. So yeah, we're just going to try and keep this guy behind Diano. But actually we do let him through. But yeah, obviously he's on the softer combat tyre. Actually we do battle him a little bit. But yeah, we do get pushed off a little bit, which is fair enough. I see shaking my head. Obviously I'm not really happy at this point because I've lost like 3,000 positions. So yeah, I completely lost my head at this point. And yeah, I think I do need to probably work on that because yeah, I do find it frustrating to lose a lot of positions, but sometimes I think you can gain them back at the end anyway. As I was on the harder compound tyre. And yeah, Philip Prisnado as well also got past us. In the meantime, we've got Shanika behind us and Jake. Jake's also on the softer compound tyres, so everyone behind us is going to be on way better tyres than us. As you see, Jake does try to overtake on Shanika Clay. Jake's going to obviously try and get past us now, so we'll just let him through. Obviously he's on the softs. He's going for the 2-stop. And
not sure about Shanika.
Yeah, we're just going to wait because our tyres obviously will get better, as you saw from the first stint. And we're just going to left and we'll let him through as we skip to the end of lap 20 now. This is the point where we thought we had better tyres now than Jake, so I'm going to try an overtake on Jake as we start the start of lap 21.
Looking for halfies.
Yeah, we're burning our battery. Jake is going to defend. And yeah, we're going to push him, try and keep him to the inside and then go into the outside. Try and brake a bit later, then obviously got more grip, we've got more rubber left on this hard compound tyre compared to the softs. As you go on the outside, get the move done, but still he's going to get the switch back. Obviously he wasn't flashing on that race, he's obviously shows that he has a lot of ERS left compared to us, as we are on 0% ERS, and yeah, he does try to hold it around the outside, which is fair. Clean racing at the moment. And
come on, that's not a warning.
yeah, we're trying to go around the outside, but it's so hard to go around the outside and try and get it, get the position done. Yeah, I'm just frustrated at the moment because, yeah, I'm just at the moment just not happy with what was going on. And yeah, you can see at the end of this lap, Jake did pit. Same lap as 21 as we started when we were trying to battle him, and yeah, you can see Shanika behind as well, and you've got Wilson Hughes as well, our teammate. Also behind, he's absolutely flying on the straight, like a rocket ship. And yeah, he does get past both of us as I do brake a little bit later than them. You see Shanika trying to go around the outside, and then you see Lucas a bit angry. And we do get the through goes Hamilton on the exit of turn 3. As you can see, Shanika, Clay, and Wilson are battling. And at this point, I wanted to stay ahead, and yeah, what I was thinking here is because Wilson obviously had more ERS than me, I thought, because he'd have the DRS on the next straight, as you can see, he's not very happy with me for battling him. What I wanted to do with Wilson was let him go on the straight, because obviously he had a lot more ERS than us, because he'd have DRS on that straight, so he'd get past. So obviously I was not really thinking, I probably should have just let him through. But yeah, we got back in the DRS anyway, off Philip a few laps later. And yeah, we can save our battery a little bit more now. Obviously the hards are coming back to the mediums now, so hards will obviously start to get better than the mediums as you skip to the end of lap 27, start of lap 28. We've been a little bit of our battery trying to just keep up with Luke Smith. Luke Smith also trying to burn his battery to try and get past Josh Edu. That's where the gap is going up. Also a bit of slipstream. And yeah, we skip to the start of lap 31. We got Josh Edu ahead of us, a fellow Welshman, as we are about to burn our battery. You can see he's flashing, so he's just going to let us through. Yeah, he's just going to let us through into turn 1. We're going to make the move, and we are now up into P6. You can see Yano and Luke Smith ahead. Obviously Yano's on the medium compound tyre, Alfie Butcher as well, also on the medium compound tyre, so yeah, he's going to be quite slow at the end on those mediums because the medium's obviously done. You can see Yano breaks very late into the next corner, so we're going to try and get the switch back. See Luke Smith and Yano battling, but Yano does defend, and then I kind of pushed Josh off the track, which was my bad. I didn't really realise he was on the outside of me. And if you skip to the start of lap 32, we're going to burn our battery, try and make an overtake on Yano. As you can see, he has so much ERS at this moment in time. We're going to try and get past, but he's just burned his battery a little bit, so yeah, we'll try to fake move him into turn 1 just to bait him as we break a little bit late, so we kind of baited ourselves at that moment. And yeah, we do not get the move done, and we have no ERS left, so yeah, obviously I tried to go with it again. Obviously I have got the better tyres now, so I'm going to try and use that grip. I'm going to try and go round the outside. He does break quite late, just pushes us a little bit wide, but then he does get the switch back on us, and now he has a lot more ERS than us at the moment, so obviously his mediums are dead, as Wilson said. And yeah, we don't have any ERS left though, because I wanted to get past Yano as fast as I could, really, because obviously he's our championship rival. Lucas ahead as well in P2 is our championship rival 62. As well. Yeah, we skipped to the last lap. That didn't look like a skip, but yeah, we skipped to the last lap, the last sector. Nothing really happened. We couldn't really get past Yano because he had so much ERS, and he had 62% ERS. And as you got to see ahead, Alfie moves really late on the straight, and yeah, Yano did get past him, which is our championship rival, so we can't really have that. As you can see the next corner, we're just going to absolutely send it into the stadium section. Luckily no contact made, but Alfie got pushed off. Alfie had a really bad exit, and then going into the last corner, we absolutely blow up the two drivers ahead of us. And yeah, obviously that move was very illegal. And yeah, we at the end of that race, we had a 15-second penalty, which probably deserved. Yeah, definitely reserves. Obviously that last lap send was outrageous. But anyway, we move on, we learn. We're not championship leader anymore, but we'll try our best anyway for the next round. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.